Indians, as they exist in the imagination of the European West, we're invisible. We were captured and sterilized and objectified and typecast into whoever we were in the late 1800s according to the Gregorian concept. So when a story is about Native Americans, we almost have to be the perfect victim in order for people to pay attention.
Sons and daughters, gather all your friends, this is happening. Warrior, warrior, if you are around, stand up like a mountain. Rise up from the earth, one love, one mission.
I'm part of the 7th generation prophecy. And what that means is there's a prophecy that my people told 7 generations ago when Sitting Bull was alive. There's a prophecy that 7 generations from then, that the youth will rise up, that they will be awakened. In the beginning, nobody really wanted to stand up, nobody really wanted to camp. And so the youth took it upon ourselves to camp. And it kind of blew up into this really big movement after the youth ran to Washington, D.C. and Omaha, Nebraska. But when we came back, there were like thousands of people here. They're like, I'd never seen that many people or that many people coming together from different nations, from different ethnicities, from different religions, all coming together because we ran, because we sacrificed for what we believed in.
The bloodline that I come from, Chief Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse. That's a line of warriors and chiefs. So to uphold that tradition and that honor is something that I see now that I gotta do.
When they see us on our horses and those horses are leading us into those situations, it backed up the entire police unit. And while that was happening, 4 women up on the hill decided to go forward of their own volition, and they crossed the fence line. Those women led us into unknown territory. Territory that we had not known since 1889.
People are finally noticing us, not as beings of the past, not as like costumes you buy in the Halloween store. Like, we're here, we're still fighting, and that does mean a lot.
We're like pieces of people. We all have this trauma. I used to tell people when I was young, they would say, "And what do you Indians want?" The right to be left alone to live. Now I don't see that as an option. Now we must do our best to live and show the rest of the world how to live.
Now that the pipeline got approved, it is very hard right now to remain in prayer and to remain peaceful. It is hard to have all this anger inside of you, to have everything in your being to say no, to try and stop that pipeline with all of that. Yeah, I know the feeling for a lot of men struggling not to pick up a gun because this is gonna kill their children. It's hard. But we keep on doing it right now. We are struggling to hold on to that part of ourselves that is pure, that is natural, that is nature.
We're drawing a line, and right now, Portland is part of the process. Minneapolis is part of the process. Los Angeles. Black Lives Matter is part of the process. The end of Euro-hetero patriarchy is part of the process. But I've been re-recognizing that land is sacred, life is sacred, the universe is sacred. I have available to me, and everybody has available to them, a more informed metaphysics, a more compassionate way of navigating our experience here on Earth. And we have those at Standing Rock to thank for that.
We came here to be the conscience of the nation, and we in that conscience must first confess our sins to you, because many of us, me particularly, are from the units that have hurt you over the many years. We came, we fought you, we took your land, we signed treaties that we broke, we stole minerals from your sacred hills, we blasted the faces of our presidents onto your sacred mountain, and we took still more land, and then we took your children. We've hurt you in so many ways, and we've come to say that we are sorry. We are at your service, and we beg for your forgiveness.